Hello everyone, my name is Jason Stanowski. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about our GoFundMe campaign. First, I guess I wanted to say I've enjoyed a pretty fortunate life. My first step into the professional world was a career in the insurance industry. After doing it for about 10 years though, I started to have a feeling that I needed to do something a little more, something that made a bigger impact. And as I was considering what it was I wanted to make a change to, in considering that, what came to me time and again was childhood memories. And those childhood memories were of time spent at the lake at our family cottage. And the more I considered this, the more I realized that this might be a good way for me to earn a living and try and spread some joy along the way. So I decided I'd build a resort. In April of 2002, I started construction of what would become Jewel of the North. After 15 months of backbreaking work, we opened our doors July long weekend of 2003 to a wedding including 179 guests. It couldn't have been a better send-off and a better door opening for a business. The word of mouth spread fairly quickly and business took off. The first couple years were a little rocky, as all new business ventures are, but eventually we found our footing. However, in December of 2006, December 2nd, 2006 actually, life threw me a curveball, as life has been known to do. And I had a single vehicle rollover where I wound up in a wheelchair. I suffered a C5-6 break and spent the better part of a year in the hospital, and then many hours in rehab and physiotherapy getting my feet back on the ground, so to speak. Once I was discharged from the hospital, all right, come here, buddy. Come on, good boy. Up. All right, up. Up, good boy. I was then fortunate to have this guy along my side, and he helped me figure out how to navigate the next chapter in my life. As the years went by, things got a lot easier and I started to pick up right where I left off. But the one problem that kept coming back to me, thanks buddy, over and over again, was the fact that no matter how good life got, I still could never go back to the Jewel of the North. And the reason being is it wasn't wheelchair accessible. So what myself, my best friend Quentin, and my father decided to do is start a GoFundMe campaign where we would raise proceeds, and with those proceeds we're going to make one room in the main lodge completely wheelchair accessible. Okay, buds. Artem set. Good boy, set. And as long with that, we're going to take another portion of the proceeds and we're going to retrofit one of the cottages, which has 2 bedrooms, making both bedrooms wheelchair accessible with a completely accessible washroom, and then as well pave some pathways to connect the cottages and the main lodge of the resort. So that's the closed note version of the program, folks. I hope you will come check us out at jewelofthenorth.com as our project progresses. You can look for regular updates to tell you more about what we're doing and more detail about how we're going to make the entire resort accessible. Thanks for your time.